The rising global prevalence of type 2 diabetes and related chronic health issues has spurred extensive research to mitigate the disease's impact on society. Central to this video is the role of healthy eating in diabetes management. Identifying effective dietary strategies to prevent and treat the progression of type 2 diabetes is paramount. When it comes to meals, the total amount of carbohydrates consumed plays a crucial role in post-meal blood sugar response. However, it's not just about quantity. The quality of carbohydrate-rich foods can also affect post-meal blood glucose levels. For individuals with type 2 diabetes, the nutritional goals should mirror those of the general population. A well-rounded, personalized diet that encompasses foods from all major groups. However, people with type 2 diabetes must be particularly mindful of the carbohydrates included in each meal to prevent rapid blood glucose fluctuations. This vigilance is necessary because dietary, cooking, and storage factors can significantly alter the glycemic index of foods, thereby impacting glycemic response. Here are scientifically proven tips to decrease the carbohydrate content in rich starchy foods like rice, potatoes, bread, and pasta. Fat. Fat plays a role in blood sugar control. Research indicates that meals rich in both carbohydrates and fats can lead to a gradual and sustained increase in glycemic response over time. Adding fat to a meal can slow down gastric emptying, reducing the digestion of carbohydrates in the intestine and, in turn, lowering glycemic response. Studies on individuals with type 2 diabetes have shown that incorporating fat into their meals is associated with more stable blood glucose levels and reduced glycemic response. For example, the Liljeburg study investigated the effects of adding high-fat sauces, such as tomato sauce with extra virgin olive oil or pesto, to rice and pasta dishes. Similarly, another study observed the glycemic response of 3 high glycemic index foods, pasta, potato, and toast, when combined with cheddar cheese. Both studies demonstrated significant reductions in glycemic response when fat was included. In conclusion, the consumption of carbohydrates along with fat, like extra virgin olive oil, oily fish, nuts, and seeds, can help attenuate the glycemic response. Or you can add directly 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil to your pot of rice, potatoes, or pasta. Depending on the pot's size, highly recommend extra olive oil. Vinegar. Another aspect to consider is the use of condiments and seasonings in meals. These are an integral part of various cuisines and cultures. Recent studies have explored whether these flavor enhancers can contribute to lower glycemic response. One of the most researched condiments is vinegar. Acidity in vinegar can slow down gastric emptying, which is particularly beneficial when consuming high glycemia index foods. Research in people with type 2 diabetes has shown that adding vinegar to a high glycemia index meal can significantly reduce its glycemic impact. For instance, the addition of 20 grams of vinegar to high glycemia index foods like white bread led to a 35% decrease in glycemia index in one study. In another, a vinaigrette containing vinegar, water and olive oil, approximately 8 grams, resulted in an 11% decrease in glycemia index. Recent studies have linked the consumption of vinegar, 1520 ml per day, with high glycemic index foods to improved glycemic response and insulin sensitivity. This benefit also extends to pickled foods, thanks to acetic acid's ability to slow stomach emptying and reduce the rate of carbohydrate digestion. Cooking time and method. It's not just about what's on your plate but also how you prepare your food. Cooking time and method are important factors. Recent studies suggest that longer cooking times can increase glycemic response, while shorter cooking times, such as al dente pasta, result in more controlled glucose levels. The amount of cooking liquid used for starchy foods also plays a role. Studies have shown that a 2-to-1 water to rice ratio compared to a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 ratio increases the content of resistant starch in white rice, which is better for glycemic control. To achieve this, it's advisable to opt for shorter cooking times and reduce the cooking water. These help to increase the concentration of resistant starch, decreasing the glycemic response, which in turn for better glycemic control. Storing food can influence blood sugar responses as well. Starchy foods like pasta, rice, potato, and legumes can develop resistant starch when cooked and left to cool in the fridge for a day. As starch granules lose water, they shrink and reconfigure into a crystalline structure referred to as resistant starch. This unique form of starch undergoes a complex digestion process, remaining intact throughout the intestinal tract and functioning as a prebiotic and supporting better blood sugar control. Prepare dishes like pasta, rice, potato or legumes in advance, cool them in the fridge for a day, and then enjoy them cold or reheat them at temperatures below 130 degrees Celsius to encourage the development of resistant starch. In summary, your dietary choices significantly affect your blood sugar levels. By understanding these nuances, individuals can confidently make informed dietary choices to promote stable blood glucose levels and overall health. Thanks for watching.